All right, all right, all right. We're live. Welcome to day one of 30 of me fixing coaching offers. So this is where I help statements. Thank you so much for everyone to send it to me. And I turn them into something more clear, more confident, and most importantly, more sellable. Okay, to do this, I have here in this pouch that my good friend sent me and brought to me from India. And I have here, we're gonna give it a good shake. Inside, as you can see, I have like 30 different I help statements. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna reach out and pick just one. Okay. Here it is from the ones. Let's see what we have. Let me see. Okay, so it says, I'm a team coach, organizational coach, and I help teams communicate better and create more harmony at work. Okay, and I know who you're talking to. I understand this target audience. One thing is very important for you. Of course, I don't have the names of the people that send this through, but if this is you, if you are someone that sells to a institution, organization, a business, if you're a coach that does that, one of the things we have to, which I think doesn't apply for this one, but I know that if you are someone that sells to a business, make sure that you understand who you're talking to. Meaning, understand that there's a division or there's a clear difference between the customer and the client. The customer is the person that pays for it, and the client is the person that you serve. For example, I have a lot of coaches that I work with that they're executive coaches, they're leadership coaches, that they sell to the individual. And for example, if the individual, if the CEO or if the VP, if the director is the one that's paying out of pocket, fantastic, you're talking to them. But if the organization, if the businesses are the ones paying for you, then your messaging, your strategy needs to be directed to them because they're the one paying, right? Our strategy, our marketing strategy is always directed to the customer, even though the client will be someone else. For example, if you're selling something for teens, if you're selling something for college kids, and you know that they're the parents are the one going to be paying for them, for it, you need to direct your message to the parents. Okay, so on this one here, let's then distill this. Okay, I help teams communicate better and create more harmony at work. The first thing that jumps out to me is I help teams communicate better. What's the benefit of that? We need to understand, okay, what's happening right now in the organization that they feel that communicating better will produce a better outcome. Are they having very misunderstandings between units, between departments? Are performance in the team going down? And who's invoking this communication thing within the teams? Is it the leader itself? They're trying to not communicate, but create a better communication within the team, and create more harmony at work. What does harmony at work? What does that mean? Harmony at work is it better creating more, increasing the performance so we close better deals, or is increasing more customer retention at the organization, at the business? So what is the benefit? One of the things that we need to, if you are selling to a business, understand that selling to a business is very different than selling B2B is very different from B2C. When we're selling B2C, we can sometimes get away with being a little fluff, like, live a better life, all these things. The only thing that a business cares about is the bottom line. So we need to somehow quantify in the terms that the business understands. This will increase team performance. This will increase or decrease attrition at work. This will improve team engagement. All of those keywords that the business already uses, we need to use when we do this. So a better way, this is me, the person that sent this through. Hopefully you're watching this and you. I don't have the names here, but you're watching this. And the way that I would suggest you to do, instead of saying I help teams communicate better, I want you to either think about, when you say teams communicating better, think about your customer, and perhaps we have to have a position statement that talks directly to your customer, the person who's going to pay for it. So for example, let's say you specialize in helping companies in the IT space or the AI space to communicate better, right? So you say I help teams within the teams or the leaderships within the AI leadership teams, or leadership leaders or leaders within the AI industry to lead, not to lead better, but to improve team morale, or to improve performance in the team. The keywords, think about the keywords, those target audience that you're trying to reach, think about. Because right now it's a little vague. And when things are vague, one thing I tell my clients is that people don't, if clarity creates confusion, lack of clarity creates a lot of confusion, and a confused mind never buys. If they don't really understand what do you mean by we're going to communicate better, what's going to be the outcome of that, what's the opposite of by us not communicating better, what's actually happening, what's going to happen if we don't do this, what's going to happen as a result of not working on this problem. If you're not able to communicate that, it's not gonna land for them. And when you say create more harmony at work, again, what does that look like? Specify it, really specify it. Okay, so this is it for this one. Hopefully it helped you as well, and also someone else that's watching that is in the space. If you want a little more support or want, because I have a couple of AI prompts that I use to kind of to help you brainstorm. One of the things I tell everyone is that AI is not a genius. AI is not going to help you revolutionize your business. We need to make sure that we leverage AI to help us with the brainstorming. So what I've put together was a key AI prompts that I created so that you're able to then just put them on ChatGPT or whatever platform they use, and they'll be able to generate more ideas that you can brainstorm on, right? So if you want that list, I have a list of I have a list of 2-3 prompts that are really good that I usually use for even with my clients. So not click, but add the comment below, say AI, just AI, or send me the AI link and I'll send it to you. I don't need your email. I don't need you to sign up anywhere so that I can bombard you for the rest of your life. Not doing that. Okay. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was insightful, and I see you tomorrow for the next one. Ciao.